hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard, this is Lap of the World, and today we are taking a little bit of a break from rolling around underneath the NSX in the off-season to do what probably sounds like a clickbait errand of trying to find a Lamborghini part in our local DIY junkyard. But I assure you, if the interior colors match, it is not clickbait. Oh, this may be a fool's errand, I don't know. The site for the local junkyard will give me the color of the car, but not the color of the interior. Now, obviously, this is not Southern California or Dubai, so no, there is not a Gallardo in my local junkyard, but there is a 2007 Audi A4, which shares at least one component with this car, the rear view mirror. Now, why do I need a rear view mirror out of a junked Audi for my definitely not junk Gallardo? Well, these cars have a little bit of a problem, and if you're looking for a Gallardo or considering buying one, just know that this is a thing. And I think that probably the only way it could sneak up on you is if you bought a car that was a real garage queen and then decided to go and drive it in some particularly hot weather. The original, on the early Gallardos, early, pre-LP 2004 through 2000, I don't know what, Gallardos, they came from the factory with an auto-dimming rear view mirror, interior rear view mirror. Unfortunately, the technology behind the auto-dimming mirror involves some fairly corrosive liquid that in these cars has a propensity to leak in hot conditions. So, when it does so, it then ruins all the plastic on your console. Mine, I can tell, has had a little bit of contact, but not very much, so it's still mostly intact. I think most of the wear on my buttons is probably more fingernails and jewelry than it is corrosive mirror fluid. But I can distinctly see where it has been leaking, so it is in my best interest to get rid of it as soon as possible. They basically just changed the part at some point in time in the production to be a manually dimmable mirror with a tab like you have in probably any car, most normal cars have. So, I mean, anymore everything's auto-dimming, but you know what I mean. Like if you're a child of the 90s or 80s like me, then you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm just going to go and see if this Audi Silver has, if it has a black interior, then I should be in luck, and I can pull its manually dimmable mirror off and just pop it on here. If not, then hey, at least it was a nice day for a drive, right? Anyway, on to the junkyard. Now we're looking for a silver Audi A4. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, sad. Integra wrecked. Alright, well, here she is. Unfortunately, as you can see, this is the beige interior, not the black interior. And furthermore, we are turbo wrecked because this is the same kind of garbage auto-dimming mirror that we're trying to replace that's in this one. So, I'm going to do a quick search and see if I can cross-reference anything else that might be in the junkyard, but we may be toast. Well, our actual trip to the junkyard was a little bit of a bust, but the point of this exercise was not so much to go and do the thing. Actually, that, you know, the same part number, I can order it online for, I think, 40 bucks. But it's more to illustrate that although these early Gallardos, you know, there are definitely some issues you can have with them that are very expensive propositions, but by and large, they're actually not that bad as far as just little normal maintenance. You at least get to flip that coin. You know, if it comes up heads and it cross-references to some other VW product, then hey, you may be able to go and get it out of a junkyard and actually find something in good condition that nobody's like, that clearly came out of a junkyard. But today is not one of those days. But we at least got to go for a decent drive on a pleasant day out after having a little bit of an unseasonably white Christmas in East Tennessee. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Leave you guys with a little bit of driving footage on the way home. But otherwise, I'm Richard. This is Lap of the World, and I will see you guys all in the next video, if not at the track.
Continue on US 11 West South for 2 miles.
There you go.